What up everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are out at the lake today and we're gonna go out and try to catch some giants today. Got a brand new bait that I want to show you guys. It's right here. PB rat. I'm going for a giant on this thing today. Literally just bought it last night. I went over to the dude's house yesterday. This is called the PB rat. It's 8 inches or something like that. Got it paired up on 65-pound braid. We're going for a giant today, boys, and hopefully we'll get it. I got my buddy Mike behind the camera. He's fishing out here with me today, so hopefully we can get a giant on this thing and catch a couple other fish, put a good video together for you guys, and yeah, we're gonna go do it, and stay tuned. I hope you guys like today's video. Let's go fishing. There you go, there's the PB rat right there. We're gonna be using this guy today, and hopefully we can get a big one. Thing's big old bait. Oh, I got one. Nice. I got one on this thing. That's so rad. I got one on it. Get in the boat. That's so rad. Check this thing out, guys. Look at that thing. Show the other way. I can show you guys the bait. That's so cool. That was so rad.
Did he hit that right on the edge right there?
Yeah.
Man.
You see that thing? Not a giant, but that's still really cool. Look at that fish. Right away, got one on it. Yeah. Check that thing out, guys. This thing's rad. That was like 10 casts in, already got bit on it. That was pretty rad. Let's do it some more. So what I'm trying to do with this rad is just parallel the bank, and I was talking to the guy I bought it from yesterday. He's the one that makes these, and he's just telling me to kind of cast this thing up there and give it a couple twitches after all the ripples and everything go away, and then it's basically a slow roll, and you can stop it and then kind of give it a little bit of a jerk and then just keep going back and slow rolling. And that fish that I caught on this thing, that's what I was doing, is just coming through some of this brush, and that fish just came up and smashed it. And there's no denying that this thing got bit. I mean, it was all kinds of commotion going up there, but check this out. This is what it looks like in the water. It's got a cool little knock to it and everything. And yeah, just bomb cast it out there and just kind of bring it across these points and around all this cover, and wait for that 5, 6, maybe 10 pounder to come up and eat it. This looks like a good spot to get bit. Just gonna slow roll this thing along. hope for that fish to come up and smash it. I think one of the keys is trying to get this up as close to the bank as possible. And these aren't cheap baits, so you gotta have that heavy line, and you're gonna be chasing this thing if you get it hung on something or whatever. But thankfully it floats, so it's gonna be up on top of the water most of the time, so you'll be able to get it back. But you definitely want to have that big heavy line on there because you don't want to lose this guy.
That's not like rubber. I thought it was like a
no, that thing's
trout thing, you know?
no joke, dude. What's crazy about this thing is you never know when you're gonna get one, and like any cast could be like a giant.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, dude, like you could catch a 10 on this thing. Oh, there you go. Mike's hooked up.
Oh, son.
Topwater fish for Mike. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a good one, dude. Nice fish, man. Nice fish. Well, we're still out here. We got a couple topwater fish. We got the wrap bite going, and then we got the topwater pot bait. Mike just caught that on the splashback, 6 cents pot bait. Pretty cool bait. It's one of his favorites, I think, because he catches fish out here every time he comes out here to this lake on that bait. So pretty good fish right there. We got a couple 3-pounders in the boat already, and I'm really wanting to get at least one more on the wrap before the sun gets too high and that wrap bite kind of goes away. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get a couple more bites here pretty quick. I'm gonna be running out of low light here pretty soon, so I'm trying to stay on the shady side of the lake right now, and I think that'll give me the best chance to get another bite on this rat. So just trying to stay close and parallel the bank and hopefully get one more bite before the sun gets up too high, because I think at that point it's going to be kind of tough to get something to eat this thing when that light gets, or the sun gets real high and that light starts shining through the water a lot more. I think it's going to make it a lot harder to get some of these fish to commit to this big bait. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the rat lure challenge. Pretty fun to throw that thing. It is a workout, and I think with the sun coming up, it's just gonna kill that bite a little bit. I think if I would've got here like right as soon as the lake opened, I probably would've gotten a few more bites with that low light, casting it right up on the bank and just letting those fish just pin that thing right up against the bank. And you just never know. Any cast with one of those big baits could just be a giant. It could be your personal best, could be a 10-pounder, it could be whatever. But one bite this morning on it, and it was cool to see Mike get that bite on the pot bait, and that was a quality fish too. So not a bad morning with the top water, and I'll definitely be throwing this rat again here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you like today's video, give me a thumbs up and make sure to comment what you think of that rat down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.